Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. In this episode, I want to recreate this kind of infinity mirror LED signs effects inside Blender. You might already know the trick if you check like on Reddit how to make this infinity LED sign. So there's apparently like a transparent acrylic at the front here, and the acrylic also have like a double side material. One of them is reflective, the other one is actually see-through. So I thought, okay, maybe we can recreate something like that inside Blender. So if I ask AI how is it created, there's a LED light, and there's to create the infinite effects, you need two parallel mirrors, and there's a glass and acrylic panel, and there's a control and driver. So I also found out something about Ray Portal BSDF in Blender 4.2 that could also be used, I think. So I will show you. Okay, this is the effects happening. If we turn off everything, we turn off the render, it looks just like this. I need to use cycles. I think it might work with the new EV, but I don't know. I just use cycles. So the setup, you can see there's like kind of like a neon light, and there are a couple of different parts of the geometry. The first part will be like the mirror with double-sided material. That's the most important material, I guess, which is material number 3. I should perhaps show you. Okay, I'll show you the setup. So I started with a string to curve, and we actually can I put resample curve there, but I can just use length, I guess, or use evaluated. String to curve, I have a heart symbol, and that should be pretty easy to understand. So string can be anything, can also be like a word blend or AI. I also means love in some languages, so you still get the effects. What I did first, first I converted the curve into N-gon mesh. Give it the first material. The first material is just like a reflective material. I think this is the back material. So it's just like a complete mirror. If I can blur it, so it's gonna get blurrier and blurrier whenever it gets reflected. So that's the back material, the first material you see here. And then I have the second one. I extrude the original curve, which already filled, and this is just a smoothing of the surface. And then I set material number 1. Material number 1 is basically, I set it to metallic again, but probably doesn't need to be metallic. I'll show you. Second material, this is probably the inside, but it seems to have some effects on the actual result. Anyway, I'm gonna turn it off. And then the third geometry is actually the, what is this set position. Oh, this one is the neon. I use curve to mesh with a circle. Let's set this to 8 with some kind of radius. So this one is the neon. The neon can be better, and this can be also like an LED. If you instance dots around this object, it's gonna be like more like LED. This one is like a neon. Yeah, so that's the light, and I just give it a purple color. It can be any color. We still get the effects. So I can give it white color, neons. you might notice the reflection is actually blue. It's get bluer and bluer, but it's disappear into the background. Let me change. Okay, okay, let's use peace symbol. Yeah, okay. It's got the square around it, which is interesting. But so we got the neon, we got the neon with the white color, which is this guy over here. What's the next material? I think probably the most important. It's just the this one over here. This actually should just be a flat, should be like a flat glass. And I should give it material number 4. Material number 4 is the most important. This one has double-sided setup. So I'm using geometry back facing, plug into the factor of mix shader. So I have these two material. One of them is reflective, metallic turn on, and the other one is slightly, there's alpha and transparent. Basically this one, the alpha creates the transparency. So, and because you have the double-sided material, you're gonna get the infinite effects like that, right? And you can see through this ray, and you can see the effects. It's bluer and bluer because of this. The glass have color. So there are two reflective material, remember? Would be cool if the material get different color each time it's reflect, right? But something to do with the ray. So kind of interesting there. So if you, yeah, that's basically the theory. If you can use emoji, like emoji heart or emoji thumb over here. Emoji thumb. Wonder if this. Yeah, infinite thumbs. And you can also use kanji. Kanji for infinite is, okay, mugen. Mugen, that's cool. It means unlimited life. Mugen. I'll just use a single kanji, I guess. This one, length. We get infinite objects there. This is a two plane, second one reflective. What's interesting, of course, with this effect is that the inside of the object is also like infinite. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want to say. It's pretty cool effects, pretty simple. It's been used in some sign, but I want to show you also this ray portal. Okay, this is something new. If you are using Blender 4.2 Alpha, there is something called ray portal BSDF shader, where you can use this material on an object, and then you create effects modifying color, position, and directions of the geometry behind it. Okay, so it sounds pretty crazy, but look at this ray portal. I have multiple ray portal with different color. Okay, and I have this kind of like 3D effects, and behind it we actually have just a bunch of Suzanne, but this single portal material is like a glass, and the glass can be modified and also you can distort material. So kind of having like, yeah, like a mirror with this type of effects. You can also use Voronoi, cell like effects, like a, yeah, I guess it can be like glasses inside church or something. You can have this type of effects. Pretty simple, pretty cool. And you can multiply multiple glass material. Similar idea to the sign thing, but I think for now, I think the sign, infinite sign, also kind of cool to have. So we have double-sided material and we have mirror material at the back. So we have these effects, and even if we delete the plane, inside we have the infinite effects happening. Okay, the outside part, I think, should be just a simple glass, and the neon could be more interesting, I guess. Something to you can play around with. So instead of, so material number 2 is the neon. So for the neon, this I convert the curve into the mesh, but I can also use instance on points. First we need curve to points. So our curve need to be resampled to points, and we need to instance some icosphere. Maybe it's just experiment. Plug this there. Count based on the length. Oh, count. Okay, I guess this should be coming from there. But yeah, that's the infinite effects of the neon is transferring as a dot. So that's the idea. Okay, so the curve already resampled, but why is this curve? Okay, anyway, the dots is following that thing. Okay, so that's pretty much what I want to show you. So the infinite effects of LED based on the X example. Yeah, this type of thing, you might have seen it already. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.